outside the AGM of the world's biggest miner. It was almost a case of more police than protesters.
BHP has a lot of questions to answer, both in terms of its iron ore business and negotiations with China.
Inside the luxury hotel venue, shareholders gathered.
I'm just here with an open mind.
The shares have been doing really well, and so I'd like to actually put faces to the company.
Opening the annual meeting, CEO Mike Henry had a message for the federal government.
Australia can't afford to be flat-footed in the race for global investment. Every aspect of Australia's competitiveness, from labour productivity to the time and cost of construction to royalties and taxes, must be examined against competing investment destinations.
He called out Australia's high energy prices.
With electricity costs in Australia 2 or more times higher than Canada, Indonesia and other countries, and 50 to 100% higher than the US.
The government says Australia remains an attractive place to do business, and it's investing in cheaper, cleaner and more reliable power. Having visited the White House before the Prime Minister, along with bosses from Rio Tinto, Mike Henry talked up the US-Australia critical minerals deal as BHP tries to develop an American copper mine.
Australia is quite well positioned to support the US as the US tries to de-risk its critical mineral supply chains.
The elephant in the room, reports that China would block BHP iron ore shipments in the midst of a pricing standoff.
We are in a commercial negotiations and we won't be commenting on any of the specifics. The only other point I'd make on this is we've had relationships in China now for decades. And we have a pretty good working relationship.
Everything is being negotiated. We will end up, as I said, at a negotiated outcome. Will we ever really know what was given away? I suspect not.
The talks between BHP and China's state-backed iron ore buyer CMRG go far beyond the company's next profit results. Lower iron ore prices are bad for government coffers. Some have suggested BHP could join forces with Rio Tinto to thwart China's determination to reduce iron ore prices.
At this stage, we're having no conversations.
Analysts have said if China stops buying BHP's iron ore, it could lean on the soon-to-be-opened Simandou mine in West Africa, a joint venture between Chinese interests and Rio Tinto.
It's built into our plans, and it's one of the reasons why we focused on getting to the bottom end of the cost.
It's 120 million tonnes. It's predominantly owned by the Chinese. I think the whole equity market globally is thinking, what does this do?
One thing is clear, BHP playing down US and China trade tensions.
I think a business like ours and a country like ours actually just needs to work with all parties.
BHP bosses are also facing questions about how long they'll work together.
So you'll still be standing next to Mike in 6 months' time?
Absolutely no comment.
BHP tight-lipped on many fronts.